Steven Gerrard rejects Rangers. Welcome back to Big Stevie Cool 1872. Some more managerial news coming out of Ibrox, or shall I say, lack of, because according to the Daily Record, can't really trust them, but this is what we've got to go on. Steven Gerrard has rejected the next Rangers manager chance, and now, apparently, breaking news! David Ancelotti is now interested in Deportivo as Rangers boss Hunt hits turbulence. Well, let me tell you this: if that jabroni, right, and he's only a jabroni if he picks Deportivo, but if he picks Deportivo over the Glasgow Rangers, then this guy shouldn't be fucking, he shouldn't even be in the conversation. But the way it's worded, right, and the way things are talking, like the past couple of days, it feels like the Ancelotti camp, the Gerrard camp, the Russell Martin camp, whatever, the camps of people who are linked, they want it solved quick. You know what I mean? Especially the Ancelotti camp. No one wants to sit around for days on end here without not knowing what's going on. We need a bit of closure. It's Luka Modric coming to Rangers, guys. Come on. You know what I mean? Is it going to happen? Now, Keith Jackson did this article, but Keith Jackson, but it looks, by the way, that Barry Ferguson, once he got sacked, or let go, shite jobby, whatever you want to call it, from Rangers, since he was told he's not going to get the job full time, looks like he's went and did a bit of blabbing to Keith Jackson, his wee pal, over on the radio. But Dave King last night actually, said that he wants Gerrard. Gerrard, he's the guy we should be giving one last chance to. Now, I uploaded that video earlier on Fog Football. Me and the Jambo Bear discussed it, so yeah, go check it out. Go check it out. Now, according to it last week, Gerrard was in fact facing a major hurdle to convince his wife Alex that the time is right for the family to turn their backs on the trappings of luxury in the Middle East. But ex-chairman King insisted on Wednesday Gerrard should be considered as the obvious front-runner for the job and urged the new coming regime to make their move for the Scouser ahead of David Ancelotti and Russell Martin. So let's see here. Why? It's understood Gerrard's camp had held initial discussions with the men fronting up the hunt for a new boss, but as we reported, he asked for time to weigh up his options and discuss the potential move with his long-time partner, and now the pair appear to have opted to stay put for at least 12 more months, which is being described as a lifestyle choice. Well, is it a lifestyle choice, or is it the fact that if he came back he would get taxed? One minute it's, he has to stay, another 5 decades or else he'll get taxed, or he can come back tomorrow, he's alright. But Gerrard, I'd rather Gerrard than Ancelotti, but the links with Ancelotti, Modric, other Real Madrid, youngsters that would come on loan, and other exciting talent. It does excite me, but Gerrard can also bring, exciting young English talent, Liverpool, etc. guys that might want to come and play for Gerrard, right? Like we've seen in the past, the amount of guys he brought in. It's just Russell Martin. Why is Russell Martin linked? Why is Russell Martin on it every single one of these? Honestly, folks, I think there's a bit of optimism going into next season, whether it's Ancelotti or Gerrard or whatever, right? We're getting a takeover, right? Next season literally can't be as bad as this season. I can guarantee, that's a promise from Big Stevie. It's like, if Russell Martin gets appointed, then my promise might be out the window. I just don't really see why Russell Martin is even remotely linked with the possibility of getting the Rangers job. You know what I mean? I honestly, I'm baffled, man. It's like, see, at this point, it looks like a 2-horse race. Gerrard or Ancelotti, and I think most of this, I think the fan base is split. Gerrard's done it before. Ancelotti's a fresh, exciting option, but it's a massive risk. But then again, Gerrard's a risk. No matter who we bring in's a risk. You know what I mean? Of course it's going to be a risk. So that's where we're going to leave it. Apparently Gerrard's turning it down, and I believe, but tell you what, man, see if Gerrard turning it down results in, like Ancelotti pulling out because it took too long and then we are stuck with Russell Martin. Someone has got blood on their hands, man, because that would be damn right disgusting, to say the least. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. That's where we're going to leave it today. Might be back later for a live. But come on Rangers, sign some players, sign a manager, announce the takeover, and I will be there.